So if you're watching this video because you've hired a Tipi cinema for us or a mini Tipi with a cinema, this is just to give you a bit of a lowdown on how to work all of our cinema equipment. I hope that you're having a great time with our Tipi, and hopefully if you're having any problems, this will help you out. So we've got a few different elements to our cinema. So once we come, one of our team will make sure that everything is set up before we leave. And so everything that I'm about to do should be all that you have to do. So we'll start, we've got our DVD player here. So to turn this on, you literally just press the on button on the top and there's a little red light that'll come on. If you want to double check that it's on, all you do is just press the button to open and there you go. And then pop your DVD in, close it, and that's you good. The next part is your sound bar. So everything is controlled from the side. So you've got your on off button, your plus and your minus, and then your source button. So you just press this once and you'll see at the front, it'll come up and say hello, and it'll come up and say HDMI. So that is that set. If it comes up and says anything other than HDMI, you want to keep pressing the source button until it's on HDMI. Then the next part is you've got your projector. So the projector has got a little on button here. This one's actually been used a lot, so the on symbol has come off. But to turn it on, you literally press this once and the light turns from red to blue. And then it should come up on the screen. It usually takes a few seconds, so don't panic if the screen is blank for the first few seconds. So once you've turned everything on, you just want to use the DVD remote just to control the DVD player. Make sure that it's not going through the screen because this won't be able to connect, and just face it at the DVD player and then it should come alive on your screen. If you have any problems with it saying no signal on the screen, please don't start to take the leads out. There's a few things that you can check first and I'm going to explain them now. So number one, the most common problem is that not everything is switched on. The soundbar is the thing that connects the projector to the DVD player. So if the soundbar is not on, nothing is going to work. The easiest way to check if the soundbar is on is to just use the volume button on the side. And if you see at the front, you can see it says volume, and then that is the easiest way to know if it is definitely on. Number two, the next thing to check is that none of the cables have come loose. Sometimes when there's kids running around or in the excitement of getting into the Tipi, they can pull the cables out a little bit, and if they're not fully in, then that can stop everything from working. So please, please, please don't move the cables around, but just check that they are definitely pushed in at the side of all of the equipment. So if there is sound coming through but no video, it usually means that the soundbar is on the wrong source. So what you want to do is you want to go to this button, you can see it on the side, and you want to just keep pressing it until it definitely says HDMI on it. If there's an image coming up on the screen but there's no sound, what you want to do is you want to check the source on your projector this time. So on the side there's an HDMI 1 and HDMI 2, so you need to double check that it's in the right one. HDMI 1, HDMI 2. So how you do that is you've got the source button here and you just keep pressing it, and on the screen you've got your 4 different options. So just make sure that whatever HDMI you're on, that it's also on the screen. Once you click onto the source, the image will disappear. Don't panic, it will come back again. If you've done all the steps that I've told you to do and it's still not working, what your best bet to do is just to turn this off. And the way to turn off the projector is you press it twice. So press it once and then again, and it'll turn off. You want to then just leave it for a few minutes just to let the bulb cool down, and then you can turn it back on again. It'll flash blue but it'll eventually come back on the screen. If this is not working, all you need to do is open up the back, replace the batteries with AA, and that should be you all good to go. So I hope this has been helpful today. You've also got a handbook in your email which has all of our troubleshooting advice, so feel free to go have a wee look at that. And if you're still having some problems, send us an email with urgent in the title to info@activitydelivered.com. We are super busy at weekends with events, but we will get back to you as soon as possible and hopefully we'll be able to solve the problem. Thanks!